Hello everyone, my name is Hawnicide. I'm with Dtengaming and this is episode 5 of my Mechwarrior 4 Vengeance Let's Play series. This is Operation 2 Mission 1. No longer can you go by the mission number to get the episode number, unfortunately. Alright, anyway, I finally get a co-pilot, a wingman in this, if you will. He's going to be running this hell spawn with the snow camouflage since it is a winter level. He has 4 medium pulse lasers and 2 racks of LRM-10s, 240 apiece. Not the best loadout, however, hell spawns aren't really that good. They're like a Thor light, but without the ability to wield those really powerful weapons. I could give him medium lasers, but I'm not. There's a lot of weak stuff in this, so I'm gonna let him have the pulse lasers. I know there'll be helicopters and pulse lasers are ideal for that. I'm still running the shadow cap. I switched out my medium pulse laser for an extra medium laser I picked up. I ran the snow camo as well. Let's begin.
Control, this is Omega Lead. We're down.
Roger, Omega Lead. We're preparing for touchdown.
Alright.
We know Steiner's running patrols out here, so scout all
There we
nav
go.
points
The
and
shadow
neutralize
cat's
any
all
units you encounter.
snowed
We can't
out.
risk being discovered.
Lovely.
Roger, Control. Sweep and destroy. En route to nav point Alpha.
There are our first catches of the day. 3 Peregrine attack helicopters. Take one out there. Get that extra large laser shot.
insignia look like bullseyes?
Wow. Alright, he picked it up for me. Good. That one I'm not too worried about. He should pick it off. If not, it'll just circle around. They're not super damaging. They have some missiles on them, which can be a kind of a pain. But it's nothing to get too bent ass shaped for. Now when the nightshades start coming around, I don't think there are any in this level. Nightshades are bombers. They do a ridiculous amount of damage if you're unlucky enough to get caught in one spawn run, which I have many times. Alright. In the snow level, I could have ran extra lasers if I'd had a bigger mech. I don't. I wanted more large lasers, but I haven't found any yet. The snow really helps with your heat dissipation, so I really shouldn't have to worry about anything in terms of overheating with this build. Not that I really did before, because of the way heat dissipates in space, since there's no atmo, obviously. But on here, I shouldn't have to worry about it either. It'll be a little more, but nothing too big. I should be able to pull some heavier cargo out of this place. Hopefully a couple PPCs, maybe an Uzi. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. I'm not sure what determines that. This is on the regular difficulty, I believe. It goes for crew, regular, something else, expert, or Mechwarrior, or something like that. So I should get some heavier salvage here, no matter what, but I can't guarantee New Zeal. Pretty sure it's here I get it though. No promises though. Alright, the basic of this is we finally made landfall on the planet from the moon we were just on. And we're trying to win back the throne from these Steiner pigs. And there we go. Lost my train of thought. Sorry about that, guys. It's early. It's way too early to be talking a lot. Anyway, so I finally made landfall. I'm just trying to establish a beachhead. And we landed here in this small, light outposted tundra area. And we'll move on. Eventually we'll get into city fighting, which I'm not super fond of. It's because it's all close quarters, and I like to be able to hit people where they can't hit me back. But by then my aim should be back on enough, it shouldn't pose much of a problem. The biggest thing to remember in any Mechwarrior game where you're controlling them, be it any of the old computer games, a couple of the Xbox games, or the new Mechwarrior Online, you gotta remember which arm your weapon's on. You know, I've got both my lasers, or all 4 and 5 of my lasers, like that, but my large laser actually doesn't come out of my arm, it comes out of my torso. And my autocannon's on my right arm, I think. Yeah, actually it's on my torso too. So yeah, you just gotta remember where your stuff is, because when you're torso twisting and stuff to hit, you can fire way over them, way to the left, really easily. That's probably the thing people struggle with the most. I know I did for a while. But once you get a good chassis, and you get a build locked in that you're going to use for the next 10, 12 missions, the problem
Kasey
goes
here.
away pretty
Looks
easily.
like some kind of resupply outpost.
Control, we've got some kind of small outpost here.
So there's some bulldogs here.
Probably a
Not
recon
very
base.
threatening.
Take out any
I got some
defenses in the
lasers.
unit.
I think they got a little
Affirmative,
autocannon
Control.
on them.
In progress.
Nav point beta.
Nothing that should give me any
Destroyed.
trouble. And they have a cougar here. Again, not much trouble, just annoying. Got a missile lock on me. Don't have any way to get rid of that. I did edit it, or modify it I guess. I do have a anti-missile
Target
system on
destroyed.
now. So when those missiles target me, at least one out of them should be shot down. And the further away they are, the more I think will automatically shoot down, reducing damage to me. And I believe Kasey on his Hellspawn has some as well. And if he's in range, both of our anti-missile systems will try to stop those missiles. So if you have a group of, you know, a Lance is 4 mechs, and if you have a Lance and mechs and they all have that, you know, you're gonna render impotent almost any single missile barrage, or at least take the wind out of it, you know. Instead of 20 missiles hitting you, maybe 5 will. And that is a big deal, because when you start fighting catapults and vultures especially, Steiner's really fond of vultures. Being able to reduce the amount of damage they can do with their primary weapon, those missiles, is something to be desired. You can see Kasey up there in the top left. He's in the yellow now, where he was in the green. He's taken some damage. And I can tell him through some F1, I can tell him all these different things. I'm going to send him
Take
to
out
attack these
designated
tanks
target.
with
Roger.
me, even though he already was. As you can see, the
Scratch that
tanks are
target.
getting a little more armored as we go in. One laser strike isn't taking them out anymore. But they're still nothing to get worried about. Oh, I thought it was going there. It was
Target
sparking like it was.
destroyed.
There we go. Let's go clear out. I need to clear out Gamma. I think that's it, actually. I think we'll be done with this mission. There are the mech killer fuel tanks right there. I wish I could have caught the Cougar in that, but we fought away from them. So it goes.
Target
I
destroyed.
mean, they look like they're about to explode, and then they don't. I'm not sure why that is. Might just be the game acting up a little bit. It is an older
Target
game.
destroyed.
Alright. Killed out all the enemies. Let's go scout Gamma.
Nav
Believe
point
we'll be
gamma.
done with this one. Alright, well, I lied to you guys. This is not the level where you get the Uziel. It must be the next one. We pulled the Cougar out of it. Getting a little bit bigger mechs. It's a good, solid light mech. His Hellspawn was damaged in that encounter. It has a chance of being repaired, but sometimes it takes an entire another mission to repair it. So he may be piloting the Cougar then instead. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Hawnicide, D10 Gaming.